Hey, this is Debra Cohen, and it says I'm live on twitch.tv. So I thank you for listening. This is my first time on Twitch TV and Amazon Music. So let me just check my app, if you don't mind, a little informality. This is my artist page on Amazon Music mobile app, where you can also listen to my weekly live broadcasts. It says that Amazon says that I should see a live broadcast, and I'm just checking. It says it'll show up on my profile. So hang on a minute. I'm just talking so you know that there is no available content on this profile. Okay. So live broadcasts. Okay. If I search for, and this is Debra Cohen, and I'm trying to figure out how to find my live broadcast on Amazon Music mobile app, which should be streaming right now. So I will go to Amazon Music and look for the artist Debra Cohen, Debracohen. And oh my goodness gracious, I can see myself. Too funny. Okay, what I had to do was close out the app and search again, because apparently you cannot find me if you look for me before I actually go live. You may be able to find my profile app, but you won't be able to see the live stream until I've already gone live. So we're going alive, oh. Alive, oh. Oh, just please bear with me. This is my first time. I'm trying to see how it works. And this type of thing can't be shared on Facebook, it says. But so if you find me and I'm live streaming, I'm just getting started, bear with me. This is my first time. So if you really want to do something cool for musicians, that would be to share this live broadcast, because it is my first time and I want to, as an indie artist, develop a following. So it takes a while to get a following as a musician. What you can do apparently is share different ways. I'm trying to copy Twitter and send it to Twitter. Okay, there we go. All right. And it seems like my husband hasn't been able to find me yet on Amazon. Too funny. Okay. All right, so let's begin, because I see that I'm actually broadcasting on Amazon Music. This is so cool. Amazon Music. And twitch.tv. So sorry for taking 4 minutes of your time while I get started. And again, this is Debra Cohen, and I am in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And if you see the title of today's first broadcast with me, Debra Cohen, it's the story of being a former Boston rock and roll chick gone into Judaism. Yes. Now, you can still be a rock and roller and already be in Judaism, but that's not my path. This is for people that are curious about the journey. I'm sharing it with anybody that's interested in somebody's story. We all have a narrative, and we're all here for a reason on this earth. And I was and am still looking for my reason. I'm going to share 4 songs with you today from my discography. Again, my name is Debra Cohen, And if you want to find my profile on Amazon, another way to do it would be to do tinyurl.com/Debra, that's Debra -Cohen -music Amazon. Yay! And if you're looking at me live or in the archives video wise, you can see my best friend in the background. His name is Les Paul. And I bought this guitar when I was 22 years old, long time ago. And I keep my best friend with me because Les Paul has made the journey with me. And we'll make it to the end when I will bequeath it to whoever that person is that wants a 1955 Les Paul. Ooh, okay. All right, so the first song that I wrote in the 80s, we're talking about new wave music was on the scene, and bands like The Cars and Blondie, and I opened up for Joan Jett at the now defunct Rathskeller in Kenmore Square in Boston. And still remember Joan Jett's black sneakers. She made it. She's still out there going strong. I did not make it because I fell into the drugs. You know, you get a lot of free drugs if you want them as a rocker, and there was a lot of tooting going on. So this first song was written by Michael Capsalis, who was in the band, and I was the singer, and they liked the way that I laughed. They liked the way that I laughed. So instead of a classic guitar solo in this song, Boston Nights, that you're about to hear, you'll hear a laugh solo, and that's me. Laughing, and still laughing. Laughter is the best medicine. So without further ado, let's listen to Boston Nights. Boston Nights.
You wrote me a letter, you couldn't tell me face to face. I should have known better, I should have put you in your place. I tried to get you most of the night. I just can't stand to be alone, baby. We're together, all we do is fight. I'm giving you just one more chance. I hope that we can see it through. Don't give me none of your song or dance, so baby, it'll be the end of you. These Boston nights, they seem so cold. Stranded out on the open road. These Boston nights, they seem so cold. They keep me hanging like a fool.
And that was Boston Nights. My stage name at that time was Delilah Clark. And again, I want to thank MPC for letting me use this song, which was on the radio in the maybe 82-ish time on WBCN with disc jockey Mark Parento, who we partied with on many an occasion. And it was quite a blast. But that was then. And this is now. Here I am. Debra is my birth name. Debra Cohen is my married name. And I somehow find my way out of the darkness when I almost died from a drug overdose. Started looking for a God that I never knew. And it led me down a long path. When I heard a song for the first time in a language, foreign language that I wasn't familiar with, but when I heard it, it made me cry. And what's really significant about it is that I was taught very young, as a teenager, as a child, by my mother, don't ever cry, because crying is a sign of weakness. That was drummed into my head. And for me to hear a song and cry, I knew something was going on, and I had to find out what something it was. The name of the song in Hebrew is Birkat Kohanim, and it is called in English the Aaronic Blessing. And that started me on a path to Judaism, actually along with a trip to Israel. And so I'd like to share this song with you, Aaronic Blessing, that I have recorded, and you can find it online or on Amazon. Let me put a plug in for Amazon, seeing I'm streaming on there right now. Aaronic Blessing by Debra, Debra Cohen. And this opened up the door for my journey into Judaism.
Adonai
And that is the Aaronic blessing. And that started my journey with studying Hebrew. What a transition from Boston rock and roll chick to student at a yeshiva, studying Hebrew, studying Torah, and singing songs for the God of Israel. Amazing story to me. I hope it interests you. And from there, in this path to Judaism, I finally came to a place where I was able to convert to Judaism. And that happened just yesterday when I went into the mikveh and went to my synagogue in Atlanta, Georgia, and was called up to the bima for my first aliyah. And it brought, again, those tears in front of people, which is so humbling to make yourself that vulnerable in front of people. I had written this next song called Lay Me Down years ago, before Judaism ever came into my heart, I think. And I wondered how I could get closer to God, because I had experienced His Shekinah, His presence. So I wrote this song in very generic terminology in reference to Judaism. You can perhaps hear other influences in my lyrics. But I wanted to share it with you because it was, in hindsight, very prophetic. Writing a song about a mikveh when I didn't even know what the word was, way back when. And this song is being re-released sometime in May of 2022. So if this interests you, this has more of a rock feeling genre. Being in a rock band, at this time I was still in transition. But I still like rock, okay? So put on your earplugs if you're like thinking rock is too loud. This is called Lay Me Down.
Walk to the water, ashamed to go in, still believing that water will wash away my sin, and I need what you're offering. Inside of me is crying. If I lay down my body, will a part of me be dying? Lay me down.
Lay me down. Yes, I experienced my first mikvah. Hallelujah. God is good. God is so good. And I'm so excited to share this story with you. I hope you may find it of interest. And if you are interested in sharing the story, please share the video or my music, Debra Cohen. So in closing, I would like to share my latest release, Psalm 17, which was in the stores April 29th, 2022. And this song I released at the time of the persecution of Ukraine. Many of them are believers, whatever faith it may be, and they're calling out to God for an answer. And this song is dedicated to bring awareness to the persecution in this world. There's still many groups of people that are suffering persecution. And I look forward to living in a world where there is global peace. As one of my gurus from the past, John Lennon, said, war is over if you want it. And that still rings true today. This is Psalm 17, and I hope that you are blessed in the hearing of the Tehillim.
Listen while I build my case, oh God, my Lord, the most honest prayer you'll ever hear. Show the world I am innocent in your heart. You know I am. Go ahead, examine me from inside out. Surprise me in the middle of the night. You'll find I am just what I say that I am. My words don't speak deceitful lies. By your words, I walk in your ways. My steps held fast. To your guiding path, I call upon your name, for you will answer me. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Arise, O Lord, deliver me. Oh, I call to you, God, because I'm sure of an answer. So answer, bend your ear and hear me. Take down those who bully your frightened children who are running to their refuge and believe. Keep your eye on me, hide me under the shadow of your wings. I take refuge in you. From the wicked who surround me with their spoken lies. But for me, I'm standing on your truth. By your words, I walk in your way. My steps held fast. To your guiding path, I call upon your name.
That is Psalm 17 by Debra Cohen. And that is my story thus far. I hope to be broadcasting every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and would love to share my music with you, which is available on Amazon Music. You can watch this live streaming from the app, the music app for Amazon. Just go to my profile, Debra Cohen, and it will start live streaming at 11:30. And if I'm able to save this, I will post it in YouTube as well, DebraCohenMusic.com. Remember, sharing is caring. For indie artists, we all need your help. It takes a village or a tribe to get the word around, and the word in my songs is about God and his people. I want to thank you for listening and hope to see you again next week right here on Debra Cohen Music on Twitch TV. The handle is As Life Happens, DOTORG. That's As Life Happens, DOTORG. And on Amazon Music, just look for Debra Cohen. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week.